Welcome Aquarius, this is Regina of Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your November New Moon meditation that is meant to accompany the November New Moon reading I did a couple of days ago. If you enjoy this reading, if you find it useful or helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I thank you Aquarius for all the ways that you support me. Let's get started with your overall energy for the first half of November, the Nine of Wands. Aquarius, you're working really, really hard. You have invested for a very long time in some effort that you are nearing to completion. You have suffered a lot of damage along the way. You have really had to invest every ounce of your effort, but despite the exhaustion that you may be feeling from this ongoing long-term push that you are involved in, you are more determined than ever. You are not giving up. You are absolutely positive that your victory, your success in some endeavor is close at hand. In the Sun card energy, we have the Eight of Cups. Aquarius, this is you again, as has been the case as you've been growing so much along with the global healing that we are all engaged in at some level. You are recognizing that the meaning, the significance you crave through your efforts in your attachments needs a new challenge. You're moving on, having outgrown a situation that you are deeply tied to. You have a lot of bonds to this particular environment, this group of people, and you have stuck around a lot longer than you knew was productive for you. However, you have now glimpsed something better, some success, something more significant, more meaningful to you, that you are now have gained the effort and the energy to move forward and leave this group behind. In the Moon energy, we have the Ten of Cups. It's interesting because part of this ability to release this group of people, this environment that you are deeply bonded to, is this complete appreciation of the abundance that you have experienced within these relationships. You're aware that you have grown, that you have moved through a series of events or experiences in these relationships that allows you to now be generous, to release and share this abundance so that it can grow. Tens being numbers of change, of a portal, of a completion of a cycle, means that you are ready to move ahead without regrets. As difficult as it has been, as overdue as this transition is, you are now feeling that you have fulfilled your mission, you have gained the gifts and lessons that you have enjoyed within these relationships. In the present, we have the Art card, and this is Temperance in this deck. Temperance is the energy of the alchemist. This is you refining those less than ideal characteristics, circumstances in your life, transforming them through work, through effort, through understanding, through resource, by asking for support, so that you have actually moved your goals further into a collective realization, a collective manifestation where you are enjoying the abundance of your understanding, your healing, your growth in the community of others. This is you sharing this wisdom that you've gained, this maturity and understanding that throughout these difficult challenges that you are still undergoing, that you have gained and refined your goals and your way of approaching your goals throughout this entire period. But you're experiencing a tremendous moment of balance and harmony. In the past, we have the priestess. The priestess indicates that a lot of your desire to move forward, your need to move on beyond these connections that you have invested in for a long time, is this sense of knowing who you are that expands beyond the circumstance you're in. This is you finally being released from a set of relationships or an environment where you've felt bonded, you felt that you couldn't leave, you felt stuck. And this is now releasing you because you've known all along that your purpose, your fate, your next goal or victory is beyond this familiar community. And it's now time for you to launch this project out into the world. In the future card, we have the Child of Worlds, and this is like the Page of Pentacles. This has been consistent for you fixed signs. This is a sense of you moving very slowly and deliberately, very cautiously and procedurally. You're planning every step of your next move. Your launch into the world is allowing you to become a beginner, to learn some skills afresh, to observe the way others have done something you admire, and to model yourself on those successes. You are open to learning new ways of doing things, and you are feeling a sense of relief at being allowed to begin to learn at another level. You have leveled up from some experience that you are completing at this time. And you are very aware that this success that you are assured requires a kind of methodical, deliberate, and cautious approach. And this is towards your security, your protection, your comfort. The Art card, the Temperance card, is being clarified by the Three of Swords and the Star card. So Aquarius, the heartache, the failure, the disappointment that you have experienced, you continue to experience, has been part of the healing that you're undergoing. And one of the reasons that we continue to revisit a disappointment, a heartache, a failure that we feel we've already learned from and grown from and understood is because you are growing so much more at this time. You have allowed yourself to be a part of more than your own personal balancing, refinement, and cleansing. You are allowing yourself to be a part of that, impacting on your community and your relationships with others. You are also glimpsing through this ability to work with others, to stay bonded in relationships until you understand that your contract is complete, that it is time for you to move on. You have seen your community rally to meet you. You have seen your collective, your team, your family accomplish things that you believed were unlikely, that are miraculous. And this has given you a tremendous amount of hope and faith as you become more and more of a public voice to whatever it is you're building. You are a public face. You may receive some notoriety from what this effort you're making, and you are reinvesting in your own faith, in the faith that you now have in yourself, in your dreams, understanding that there is more. You are desiring more because you are worthy of more. I'm going to finish off this reading, Aquarius, with a crystal oracle and try and close my eyes. And I have pulled this unusual looking crystal called the scolecite, and the key word is peace. I am an instrument of peace. I'm going to leave this here, Aquarius. As always, I thank you for your time with me, and until next time, namaste.